We left off with the back stairs being built, which were made just like the front stairs, except 2 feet wide, and instead of a center stringer, I used 2x3s and some pallet wood to reinforce the treads. And the result is very strong and very stable, as you can see. What comes next is the platform that goes between these 2 stairs. It is going to be made out of 1x6 boards attached to 3/4 inch plywood. The legs are going to be what we call hog trough or pig trough legs. That's just 2 common boards screwed together into an L shape and then bound together at the base with some 1x4s to keep those legs from spreading. Normally, a platform is made from 2x6s or at the very least 2x4s attached to 3/4 inch plywood. Those are usually in a 4x8 sheet. I can get away with using 1x6s for this elevated platform because the stairs are themselves going to be acting as supports. I still, though, need to make the platform strong enough to stand by itself using this lighter weight material for safety's sake. Pre-drilling holes into the 1x6 is essential, critical, to keeping the wood from splitting. Even fresh wood will split that close to the end. Then I use, again, the Star Drive's deck screws, which are self-tapping, have a nice grip, and even have little ridges underneath the flat head, the bugle head, that help the screw countersink a little bit. Using my carpenter square, created a sort of a 6-inch grid on the top of the plywood and just freehand screwed 2-inch deck screws to the top to fasten everything together, creating a really rigid support surface. I took my measurement off the stairs I just built to determine the length for these hog trough type legs, which had been used in an earlier project. That's why some of them are partially pink. And I simply cut them to that length so that the tops of the stair treads and the top of the platform will be even. To make sure that the legs are square inside this platform, I used my speed square coupled with my carpenter square to have a three-dimensional blocking, as it were, clamped them together, and then screwed the legs onto the platform the long way, through the side grain, if you will, of the long edges of the boards, rather than straight in. That gives a lot of extra stability. But to even further that stability, I sort of toe-nailed, screwed in at an angle, shorter screws that go all the way through both the outside of the platform and the inside of the leg without poking through, without leaving any catch points for either the construction crew or even the actors. So the structure is safe. But it is important that everything is square, because any wobble on this platform will make the sound of a taiko drum on stage, and we certainly don't want that. Here's the acid test. The platform and the stairs not being bound together yet, but strong enough to support my weight. And I haven't even added the 1x4s around the bottom yet. The way that these stairs are going to be attached to the platform is by using another 1x4 as a ledger that fits right underneath the 1x6 on the platform. We screw the stairs to that ledger. That way, no matter where we go, when we reassemble this piece, we can put it back in exactly the same spot. But this creates a gap, because we have to skin this with some 1/4-inch plywood. So in order to fill that gap for attachment points for this plywood, we put in another piece of 1x4 just behind it. That backs it up. And then we have attachment points for the skins for the downstage side of these stairs. You see the corners, and then we skin the stairs themselves to make them a cohesive unit. Up next, flats and doors. If you like this video, please comment and think about subscribing. Liking is an option as well. In the meantime, enjoy these other videos and come back soon to see the continuation of this series. And as always, thank you for watching.